Ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to talk about brand new 2021 C8 Corvette news. And will dealerships submit your 2021 order soon? Today I have a lot to go over and all of it is exciting for sure. But before I get started, please hit that subscribe button and please click the bell for notifications when new videos are uploaded. Also, please hit that thumbs up so this video is recommended to all, as this helps support my channel. Okay, let's get into the good stuff. Again, I have a lot to cover, and the first thing I want to go over is the 2021 C8 configuration is now up and running on Chevrolet's website. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so here we are on Chevrolet's website. We're going to go ahead and go to Vehicles. Performance is already clicked on. We're going to go ahead and go over to the 2021 Corvette. And as you can see, it says 2021. This is super exciting. We're going to go ahead and go to Build and Price. And look at that, 2021 Corvette Stingray. So what I'm going to do today, I'm not going to take a super long time in this, but I did want to show you it. It's super exciting. It's finally up and running. I'm going to go ahead and create a convertible. And I've already done the perfect coupe. So I'm going to go ahead and do a convertible and put on there exactly what I recommended for the coupe. Maybe add a couple of things that I didn't add to the coupe, but the first thing we're going to go with is a 2LT, and we're going to go ahead and go with the brand new Red Mist Metallic Tint Coat. It's a $995 option. And the next thing, we're going to skip all of this. This is stuff that I will not, or all of this up here. The interior, obviously, I will go with. I'm going to put natural interior in this thing. That's what I would probably go with this color red. And we're going to go ahead and go to the next step. I will be skipping the Z51 performance package because, as you know, I don't believe that this package is necessary for probably over 90% of the population that buys this car. Most people are not going to track the car, and unless you're going to track the car, I don't think it is necessary. Now, the first thing I'm going to get on this page is the black wheels. This is something that I highly recommend just for a looks purpose. That it is $1,000 extra, but when you're talking about $75,000, what's another $1,000? The next thing that I would go with is the front lift, because as you know, I believe wholeheartedly in the front lift. There were many times in my past Corvettes, and I've owned 3, that I wished they had front end lifts. And so once one was available for this car, I immediately said I wanted it, and obviously got it on my car. Now, next we're going to go with some calipers that are a different color. I really think that looks good on this car with the edge yellow. We've talked about it in the past. I would definitely go with the performance exhaust. Most people aren't going to spend the money after they buy the car to upgrade their exhaust. It's usually $2,000 to $3,000 to do that. And so why not spend $1,200 now to have a louder exhaust than the stock exhaust? This thing is not loading the best for me. I think it has some glitches. I've already found some other glitches as far as when you click on the Z51 performance package and then you come in here and you try and click on the magnetic ride control, it totally takes that package off. Now, I am seeing right here that you can go with the Z51 performance suspension with the magnetic ride control here. But the weird thing is it doesn't have a price on it. So I think there's a few glitches that they haven't worked out yet. So anyway, let's move on. So this stuff right here is things that I'm going to obviously skip over. Now, if you ordered a Z51 package and you wanted the carbon flash rear spoiler, side mirrors, then I would highly recommend clicking this, but we aren't ordering Z51, so you don't pay the $100 to get that done. and everything else is something we can go ahead and go down to the bottom with. Now, there are a couple of things down here you may be interested in. The Corvette Museum delivery is something that a lot of people love to do. As I've said in past videos, I did it with my good friend Clarence of C8 Speed 252, and it was enjoyable. However, I probably wouldn't order it on my own. Now, this option right here for $5,000 is something new I've never seen before. I knew that you could do it last year or this year when you ordered the car, but I never saw it on their website. This just gives you an early VIN, and it is a $5,000 upgrade. So that's something that you can actually click on now. Next, we're going to the interior, and I definitely would be getting a seat belt to match the calipers. So we'll go with a yellow seat belt. And I told you before that I would like the carbon fiber interior trim, so we're going to go with that. And I also am a big fan of the suede microfiber wrapped steering wheel, so we're going to go ahead and go with that. Oh, here's something that's new. It's saying to get that steering wheel, I have to go with the GT2 bucket seats or the competition sport seats. So I guess I'm going to go ahead and cancel that. That is definitely new, or it's a glitch. I don't know which it is. Now, next we have accessories. These are all things that I will not be doing. All right, so as you can see, we came up to $81,965 as the price. Now, that might seem like a lot, but again, $7,500 of that is your ability to have the hardtop convertible. But as you can see, this car is extremely beautiful. It is the new red mist tint coat, and I absolutely love it. And as you can see, this website is not loading quickly at all. I don't know what's going on. It loaded quickly in the beginning, but it is not anymore. But there it is. There is the beauty of this car. It is absolutely gorgeous. You know as well that the only thing I don't like about the convertible is that we have no engine to be seen back here. I hope they fix that in the coming years. But let's go ahead and move on to the next section of this video, which gets into the dealerships placing your orders and when your orders will come in. Okay, so as I said before, we are going to talk about dealerships being able to submit your 2021 orders, and we are really close to that happening. The rumor is that Thursday, November 12th is when dealerships will be able to start submitting all of your 2021 orders. Now, this is great news. As you know, in the past, I've told you that 2020s were going to be built until the end of November, which I still think that is the case. However, GM is wanting dealerships to go ahead and shoot them over all of the 2021 orders because of the fact that they've got to get these things in the system and start preparing for how many orders. Even though they know that all of them are probably taken, they still got to get them into the system and decipher between hardtop convertibles and coupes and just figure out exactly how they're going to reconfigure the factory to start building these when it comes time for 2021 production. Now, the next question that people have is, are the 2021 sold out? And as I've said in a video in the past, at my dealership, yes, they have way more orders than they get allocations. So Classic Chevrolet in Grapevine, Texas gets 280 allocations for Corvettes. Right now, they are at, I think, 380 total orders for 2021s. So that'll give you an idea of how many 2021s have been ordered. The difference between 2020 and 2021 is in 2020, it was a brand new thing. Actually, in 2019, it was a brand new thing. So yes, they had quite a few orders, but they trickled in slowly, filling up those 280 orders. But because of all of the delays with GM manufacturing of the C8 Corvette, as you know, a lot of people that ordered 2020s are not getting them. So all of those spilled over into 2021, hence the reason why these orders have filled up and are probably sold out, which is the next thing that I was going to go over. I truly believe they are. If you know of a dealership out there still accepting 2021 orders for actual real allocations and not just like Classic Chevrolet is still accepting them, because there will be fallout, there will be people that cancel, and so the ones past 280 will fill in those cancellations. If you know of people that still have true allocations available, let me know in the comments down below. That way other people can see that there are availability for the 2021 C8, and I'll pin that comment to the top. Now, the next question that most people have is when we can expect GM to start production on the 2021s. And as I stated before, looking at all of what the Corvette forums are saying, mostly the Mid-Engine Corvette forum, they're stating that hopefully on January 4th of 2021, C8 production will start. Hopefully this is the case. I hope it is for your sake. If that happens, then I think we can expect you to receive your cars as early as February and as late as the beginning of March. As you know, there are so many people that had 2020s on order that did not get them, and I'm hoping that those people are the first ones out there to get the 2021s. Now, the last thing I want to go over is the 2021 convertibles. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people out there that want to know, if they order a 2021 convertible, are they going to be built the same way that they were in 2020, where the coupe came out first and then the convertible came out after? I don't think that's the case. That's a first year thing. Now that the convertible's been out, I think it's just a matter of putting them in the correct order at GM. GM will obviously have a way of knowing what to build first, second, third, and fourth, and so on. And so I think you have just as much of a shot of getting your convertible just as fast as a coupe starting in 2021. So I hope that answers all your questions. I hope you learned a lot in this video. Again, please support the channel by smashing that thumbs up button, and make sure that you're notified when my new content comes out by hitting the subscribe and the bell notifications. So that bell notification is how you're notified when my new content comes out. I hope each and every one of you has a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you out on the road.